Hello, how are you? This is Molly. I hope y'all having a good day. Y'all know what? I be hearing different people say different things on well, hold on, wait a minute. If you have if you're getting emails, calls, and texts from me, that's not me. I only have TikTok and YouTube. Yes, I do have on clothes. I just got on the little, I ain't got no sleeves or nothing. So when y'all see me like this, yes, I have clothes on. But I just, you know what? I just want to talk about, like, I'm trying to see how I can word this, because like I'm dead serious though. Like, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like that. I'm dead serious, because this gonna not only help women, but this gonna help men too. Okay. So this is what I'm finna tell y'all. I know they be talking about you can't really say certain words online. So I'm going to say this right here. I'm gonna try, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm going to talk about your sexual hygiene today. Sexual hygiene. And this is for women and men. Now, I don't know too much about men, but I'm going to tell y'all about this. Now, everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it all the way 100. Everybody got days where, you just ain't all the way there. You might be a little musty, or, I'm just saying. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you cycle on, you might, you know what I'm saying? Even then, my vagina don't really smell like that. I don't smell nothing. So, you might, you might have a smell every now and then. But not, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you one thing, y'all. If your vagina is fishy, like really, really, really like fishy, is something wrong. Do not have sex with nobody with no fishy vagina, because they got something. And I learned it from the doctor. You know what I'm saying? People be talking about the hood chicks and all. They ain't worth, they trash, they low class and all that. But I promise to God, them women there, they take care of they vagina. Don't be stinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Whenever I smell, if I do have a situation where I smell something, or I might get a little itch, because you can get a yeast infection too from wearing tight underwear. You can sit in the, I learned that you can, if you take too many sit down baths, you can get bacteria vaginosis. You know what I'm saying? So, because you sitting down on that, and then you got the dirty water, and you know what I'm saying, and that's coming back. You have to take care of your vagina. If you smell it, if it's a real strong fishy odor, it's something wrong with it. It's not, I promise you, because I asked the doctor one time. I have, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, I'm 38 years old, and I was promiscuous at one point. I didn't had like gonorrhea and chlamydia and stuff like that before. Now, I ain't got it now. I didn't had it before. And I didn't had to go to the doctor. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? When you go to the doctor, when I went to the doctor, I said, look, I said, hey, cause I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't play about my vagina. I don't play about that smell. You know what I'm saying? I don't play about that. So if I smell anything off, I'm gonna go see what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I asked the doctor, I was at a young, I said, hey, I said, something don't smell right. You know what I'm saying? I was just being honest. I said, this don't smell right. You know what I'm saying? I said, and he gave me a paper, and he explained, he said, well, look, you're right. It is, he checked me out, did a blood test and all that, and, checked out everything. And it came back, something was when I had bacteria vaginosis at that time. So he was like, look, anytime your vagina is fishy, it's because something is wrong. Nobody vagina is supposed to have that fishy ass odor. Nobody's. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have sensitive, you know what I'm saying, skin and stuff. So it's certain soap, like say, okay, I can only use Dial soap. If I try to go and get cute, and you know how this Dove soap be smelling good and all that, if I try to go get cute and go get some of that, oh, baby, after a week of using it or something like other than that, oh, baby, I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere, even down there. So I know I have, you know what I'm saying? You got it's certain soaps that you cannot use. You cannot use different soaps all the time. You have to stick with the same soap. Because that can cause like bacteria vaginosis too. That can cause yeast infections as well. So you have to like stick with your, you know, so if I go to your house and I'm like, hey, I need to take a shower. If you have anything other than Dial, I'm not going to be able to do it. So that's why when I go places, I take my own Dial soap. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't use, some people use Irish Spring. And you know, I can use, what else is it? Ivory, that white soap. I can use that too. That don't really do nothing to me. Ivory and Dial soap. That's it. And my favorite kind, I would tell y'all, but people be biting. I'm talking about this Dial soap, y'all. It smells so good. Even when you take a bath, you don't even have to put on no perfume. It smells so good. It smells so good. I'm just gonna tell y'all that Mountain Fresh. Woo, baby. You talking about some good smelling soap. You know. Now I be having some messed up days too now. You know, so I ain't trying to make it seem like I'm just all that, but I know one thing, I'm not finna be walking around here fishy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you walking around like that, that is not how your vagina is supposed to smell. You know what I'm saying? And be careful because men can throw you off too. You know what I'm saying? They can. I done had that happen. But you know, when you out here reckless and you doing shit, that's why, you know, now, y'all, people just don't understand how I have changed on a lot of different levels. You feel me? I done changed on a lot of different levels because I know how spiritually, you know what I'm saying, things be working and shit like that. You might mess around, you could mess around and lay down with somebody. Hell, you might be laying down with a person that got a legion of demons on him or her. And then when you do something with them and you get up, you wondering why, hey, why you feeling all off balance? Why you feel this? Why you smell like this? Why is this going on? Because they had all them damn demons and shit on them. Like when people be messing with a lot of different people and shit, you're not just having, let me tell y'all something, especially this day and time. When you lay down and have sex with somebody, you're not just having sex with that person. You having sex with everybody they having sex with. You heard me? So that's why another reason why I'm careful. Because I know one thing, I know I'm very level-headed. You know what I'm saying? At all time, even when I'm mad, sad, if you catch me crying, I'm still level-headed. So if I ever get to a point where I'm not level-headed, I know something is off. You know, it's bigger than pleasure. Because a lot of time, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that you go through after you lay down and have sex with people, it's not worth it. Because the time, you know, 10 minutes, 2 minutes sometimes, you 15, 30 minutes. Somebody might give you 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Is it worth all that? Not to me. You know what I'm saying? Not for me to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember I had a friend of my cousin. We was talking. He heard her on the phone saying something about she had caught crabs. I didn't tell him, but he heard it. He gonna say he saw the girl boyfriend in the car like this here. I said, how did the crabs get on his face? I said, come on now, you know, I know you. Y'all, people be saying some crazy stuff, y'all. But you have to be careful on all levels out here. For real. Because you don't know. You feel me? And I'm not trying to act like I'm perfect. And like I told you, I have days where, you know, I be like, hey, I was slipping a little bit today. But hell no. When it comes to that, no, hell no.